Final installment of our Back to School series, we're taking a look at the devastating effects of COVID on education. For 2 years, school districts all across our country were forced to make a choice between keeping classrooms open or closing to try and help stop the spread of the virus. Well, schools forced to pivot from in-person to virtual learning and, in the process, widening the achievement gap in districts all across our country.
Quarantines, absenteeism, lost instruction time, all contributing factors in the nationwide plunge in academic levels from virtual learning during the pandemic.
I've been studying education policy and looking at test scores for 25 years. I've never seen anything like the drop in test scores associated with the pandemic.
School boards and superintendents across the country forced to make the tough decision to close schools in hopes of stopping the spread of COVID among children and teachers. But at what cost?
The virtual learning was very challenging, and being out of the classroom really set kids back. But it was the best we could do in the moment where we had limited information about how best to get kids instruction in the middle of a global pandemic.
During the spring semester of 2020, nearly all schools went remote. Elementary schools, high schools, and colleges shut down as tens of thousands of people contracted the virus. Meanwhile, at home, distractions and technical glitches made learning through a computer screen particularly difficult for elementary school kids with shorter attention spans. Now researchers are detailing just how bad the decline in student achievement is following 2 years of hybrid and virtual learning, and how wide the achievement gaps have grown by race and economics. According to a study by the Harvard Center for Education Policy and the educational assessment nonprofit NWEA, the test results of more than 2 million students in 10,000 schools across the country revealed districts which remained remote for much of the 2020 to 2021 school year experienced the biggest declines and will need to make drastic changes to avoid permanent losses in student achievement. Here's why. The study found that students who were remote with low poverty schools lost the equivalent of 13 weeks of in-person instruction. Students at high poverty schools that stayed remote lost the equivalent of 22 weeks. The average student in districts that opened quicker lost the equivalent of about 7 to 10 weeks of in-person instruction. The numbers speak for themselves. The longer students were virtual, the further behind they became, and the already wide racial gap became wider. In the districts that stayed remote for most of last year, the outcome was minority students had lost 4 to 5 more weeks of instruction than white students.
Students in high poverty schools and students of color, particularly Hispanic, Black, and Indigenous students, have been the hardest hit in this pandemic, and particularly the intersection of those two things, students of color in high poverty schools. And so this is a moment when we need to be really mindful of not trying to apply a one-size-fits-all Band-Aid and hope it meets the needs of all kids, but paying close attention to what students' individual needs are and proportionally devoting the resources towards those needs to get them caught back up.
But can we turn it around? Officials say the achievement loss is greater than most educators and parents realize.
Because when you connect those loss of test scores to what that predicts for kids later on in life in terms of earnings, we're talking in the aggregate of around $2 trillion of potential lost future earnings if students don't recover.
It's going to take some major homework from everyone involved, including doubling up on schoolwork, extending the school day, adding Saturday classes, and possibly summer learning opportunities. And that means money. The federal government made the largest ever investment in education with the American Rescue Plan, which added nearly $200 billion to the education system. Trying to recover from something of this magnitude will take time.
We still have a very long way to go, and our estimates range at around 3 years for elementary students, but far longer for middle school students. 5 or more years is our estimate, which is a really alarming timeline.
Well, just thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.